A long spring break is over for lawmakers. They return to Capitol Hill today, facing an agenda packed with crises at home and overseas as well, and potential chaos in their own house.
The situation in Ukraine is desperate. Speaker Johnson has now sat on his hands for 55 days as the National Security Supplemental has collected dust in the House.
Well, any of the matters facing Congress right now could normally occupy lawmakers for weeks and weeks, but a remarkable number of issues are converging this week. The long-stalled military aid package for Ukraine, perhaps even more controversially, the one for Israel. We also have the collapse of that bridge near the port of Baltimore. We also have the first impeachment trial, potentially, of a sitting cabinet member. That has not happened in this country in about 150 years. On top of that, as we just heard, you have the fight that Mike Johnson is now facing to keep his seat as Speaker of the House.
In the Senate, the first order of business is whether to hold an impeachment trial for Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, while in the House, all eyes are on Speaker Mike Johnson, facing a challenge from his own party, pressure from Democrats as well to act on Ukraine.
Congressional correspondent Nate Reed has the details on what we can expect on this very busy week.
After 2 weeks off, the U.S. Senate returned to Washington on Monday. This week will be especially busy for them as they choose how to proceed with a possible impeachment trial into Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. While the charges have made their way over from the House, it's up to Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senate Democrats how they want to proceed with this trial. There's a very good chance the Democrats will move to dismiss the charges against the Homeland Security Secretary, given that they call them baseless.
Well, as I've said, I think the charges are absurd. There's no evidence, zero evidence, that he's committed an impeachable offense.
Republicans, meanwhile, have pushed Democrats to hold a full trial. Still not clear if that is going to happen. Meanwhile, on the House side, Republicans and Democrats return to Washington on Tuesday. Immediately, House Speaker Mike Johnson is walking on thin ice. He had a motion to vacate filed against him by Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. She has said that she could bring up that motion to remove him as Speaker of the House, like what happened to former Speaker Kevin McCarthy at any time, given that she says she's lost faith in him. At the same time, it's not clear if she will immediately do so or if he is safe for now. That being said, Speaker Mike Johnson might have to rely on some Democratic support to save his job, given that Republicans have an extremely narrow majority in the House of Representatives. Now, he could potentially get some Democratic support if he follows through on his pledge to bring up additional aid to Ukraine in a vote in the next 2 weeks. That's a very real possibility as well. It's expected to be an extremely busy 2-week work period before Congress returns to recess. Nathaniel Reed, Scripps News, Capitol Hill.